Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Heidi and this video is my oil-free powder foundation routine, and I've been doing this routine for about 7 years. It's just been something that I've been in love with. I can't seem to break away from it, and it just worked for me. It's something that makes me feel my best without having to look too cakey and heavy, and not having to worry about touching up every few hours because that's how oily I can get. I have to constantly blot my skin. But if you're oily or combo and you're looking for something new and you're looking to kind of get ideas and tips and tricks on longevity, then you're at the right video. But yeah, this is the look. And I hope you guys enjoy the video today. Let's go ahead and dive right in. I already have my skin prep done, so I went ahead and applied my moisturizer. The sunscreen I'm using is the Australian Gold SPF 50. It is one of my favorites in the world. It's beautiful. If you have oily skin and you know you need like a very good mineral base, this is like perfection. It's matte. It literally looks like a primer on your face. Not only that, but it acts like a blurring agent. Like it makes your skin look like skin but better. I recommend trying it. I get it in shade light, medium, or fair to light. It's like the best thing that's ever happened to me, and especially because I wear powder foundation, I feel like this is the reason why my powder foundation looks so good and it lasts way longer than if I just didn't have this as my base. So my next step to my routine is I will conceal any blemishes or redness. So I'm gonna start with my blemishes, and I have a few here that are like annoying. One on my chin, not so much on this side, but I do have like a bit of redness. And I will do my under eyes, and I just don't feel the need to conceal like the whole under eye. I feel like for me right here is like enough, and then I'll do like a little bit here and a tiny bit here for that like lifting effect. So now that I've blended my skin, you can see it blends very beautifully with concealer, but you do have to blend really quickly. It can dry down right away and then you're unable to blend it. So my next step is I like to powder under my eyes first, and then I go in with a powder foundation. But I forgot to mention, you guys, I use the Tatcha Silk Canvas. Beautiful. This is literally like, if you're oily, you need to try this. When on my wedding, I had my makeup artist use this on me, and I swear, like, I didn't even get oily once. So I recently picked up the MAC Mineralized powder foundation. This is the skin finish, but I like to use it as a powder. It reminds me of the Sephora Micro Smooth. Look at that. And I picked it up because the Sephora brand, they reformulated their Micro Smooth powder, and it's just not the same for me. So lately, I've been kind of going to my MAC. So I'm gonna take like a little powder puff, and I like to set the under eye first. That way I can lock it and get it out of the way. You can kind of see the difference. It's very pigmented and it just applies so beautifully. For the rest of my face, I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. Airbrush Blender. It's so good, you guys. It's like pretty fat, but it's very dense, and I like a soft, dense brush. I feel that it picks up product better, and it pushes in the product into the skin, so you don't have to like do too much of the work. So I'll show you guys. So I'm gonna start like on this side of my face. Look at that glow that it gives you. It's so beautiful. I love mineral makeup in general. I don't know if you guys can see the difference without. I guess it just gives me color and it matches my complexion on my body. All right, guys, so here is my skin completed. I didn't want to bore you with all that blending, but wow. So because I love powder foundation and I didn't really use a lot of cream, I'm gonna actually highlight my under eyes. So this is a trick that I like to use with loose powder, especially like a brightening loose powder. This does a beautiful job of like highlighting, but also it's gonna lock oil more now, because now I'm putting, this is like where I get my oily areas the most. When I start to see oil, it's always gonna start at my T-zone, but this trick is like an extra layer that my oil has to kind of like fight through. I'm gonna go ahead and bronze now. I'm using the Sephora Micro Smooth. This is the original before they changed the formula, and this is how the back looked. And I'm using shade Tan, but I could show you, like, it's the MAC Mineralized powder is so similar to this. But you see that like the old formula has this like gorgeous reflect. So I'm gonna take this. Now with me, when I wear a lot of bronzer, it looks crazy, like you can tell. But I love this because it's soft, but it still gives me like color. Jaw. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my eyeshadow. I just use like a bronzer. I'm gonna take the Marc Jacobs bronzer that I have, and I'm using it as my mirror. I think I've had this for 4 years, literally. It's huge, but it does last a very long time, so it's money well spent. I have it in shade Tantastic 104. And it's like the prettiest bronzer. I didn't use it today because I just kind of wanted to use my Sephora one. But in general, I usually will use this one, and it's like perfection. So I'm going to also use it to contour my nose because I don't want it to be shiny on my nose. I already have all that shine from the MAC powder. So I will go back with my big brush just to like make sure everything's blended. I don't want it to look cakey or heavy, so I just make sure I don't have any like lines. Now I'm gonna go into blush. I picked up the L'Oreal Infallible blush. This is in shade Confident Pink. When I tell you that this is so pigmented, it is so pretty. And by the way, I do love the Infallible powder foundation. I'm obsessed with it. I'm literally gonna take like a dab or two because it's that pigmented. Can you see? It's a tiny dab, and I'll go on my temple. Okay, just blend it all in my face. And I like to honestly take a little bit here, like into my crease, because I feel like it balances your face out better. Now I'm taking my favorite highlighter in the entire world. It is by Clinique, and it's in shade Gold Celebration Pop. Oh my goodness, look how gorgeous that is. Absolutely stunning. And I like to put it on the highest point of my brow, like that. But just at the high point. I don't like to drag it because it can drag down your brows. Okay. And then I'm gonna take it like right in the middle of my tear duct. And then I take a bit down my nose. And then I'm gonna take some on my cheek. I mean, come on. I didn't have to try for that. I am gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. I'm gonna be using the Tweezerman lash curler. By the way, I have the Sephora collection lip plumper, and your lips just feel like that tingling sensation. It doesn't just go away after a while, like it stays. And it like hydrates your lips as well. You see, like as I'm pulling, I get like to curl them like this, not like that. So they have this like effect where it's like, whoop. I don't know if you can see. They have that like effect. So I think that makes such a difference. So I like to use waterproof because I have the most straightest lashes, and I have a mascara by Maybelline. I think it's called the Colection, and it is so freaking good, you guys. I'm obsessed with it. Like, it keeps my lashes up all day. I don't even have to like recurl them. I used to have to recurl my lashes like so many times with other mascaras, even if they were waterproof. I don't know what it is, but this, I had this used on me as well on my wedding, and it just made a big difference, and I've been stuck to it ever since. So but this is like how the wand looks. It's nothing special, but I swear it's just like the best. So I'll show you guys how I apply. I just kind of like wiggle and go through, but I start with like a very thin coat. But you see the difference? Like, what? I swear, for me, like, lashes is everything. Even if when I'm not wearing makeup, I will curl my lashes because they've just gotten so long. And I don't think I remember the last time I've applied fake lashes. I used to do it a lot. I used to do like the DIY, and I have a video online that went crazy for that, and I'm so shocked that that even like blew up the way it did. But yeah, lately I've just kind of been sticking to my natural lashes, and it almost looks like I just put on like falsies, which is crazy. I have started using, well, I've been using a serum for like a year or two now. I think it's been 3. I used the Heivaya lash, and I got stuck on it because I used to get lash extensions, and I never liked the way they looked, and I used to pull on them, and I messed my lashes up. So I needed help. When I discovered Heivaya lash, I became obsessed, and I've been using it ever since. I'm very like diligent with it though. I use as small amount as I can. I probably use it maybe like 3 times a month, just for like the maintenance, because when you are using lash serum, your lashes will eventually have a moment where like half of them fall off. That lash that should have fallen off weeks ago has been on your eye, and so you just have a purge of like falling eyelashes. I've had long eyelashes anyway, but this just helps keep them like kept up. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. I'm gonna just fill in like sparse areas. So right here I just have a little bit sparse, so I'm just gonna fill that in, and then I'll brush it up so that way it blends in. I'm very like minimal now with my brows. I just kind of fill it in if I have hair that has, you know, fallen out. But overall, they're pretty thick anyway, so I don't really do too much. I don't know if I'm gonna like set them today. I think I'm just gonna leave them natural. So I usually use the Anastasia brow gel. It's amazing. My brows never move. Now I'm gonna just go ahead and put some bronzer under my eye. So here's like where I get stuck, is like, do I apply eyeliner? Do I not wear eyeliner? I'm always like in this back and forth thing with myself. Same liner I used for my brow, I'm gonna kind of use right in the tear duct here. I just like to do that. It kind of gives me that like, I don't know, I think it just enhances the eye. And then I'm just gonna like water or tight line on the top. It's gonna give you more of that like dark black lash. And I'll just go back in with like my brush that I use for the inner highlight in case I went like too heavy. So I'm just gonna kind of smudge on my lash line right here. Why not? We'll just focus it like right in the outer corner. The nail is the best, I swear. Alright, so for my liner, I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and this is in shade Rose. These last me all day and they don't come off, so I'm in love with these liners, and I've bought them in like bulk. Now I'm gonna take the Ulta Beauty Barely There lipstick. It's like a very nice classic nude. And I go right in the center. Then I will pop on my Buxom plumper gloss. I love Buxom. They're also my favorite lip plumper. I'm getting Dolly Babe is what I have. This is gonna be the finished look. I'm gonna take my hair down, so I'll be right back. All right guys, so I just took my hair down. It looks so gorgeous now that I've let it chill because it was looking a little bit crazy, but it is quite long. It's like right down to here, but I'm obsessed with the way everything turned out today. This is like my go-to glam. I've been doing this for about, I would say like 7 years now, like with the Australian Gold and just doing my powder foundation. This is like my routine. It's worked for me for a long time, and now I'm just sticking with it, and it's just something that works for my skin. You know, it keeps my makeup on all day, and here and there I need to blot if I have to, but for the most part it's just easy maintenance. And if you guys are interested for more videos, or if there's products you want me to test, I've bought so many powder foundations lately that I can do reviews on them. But yeah, this is the look. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below if you want to see anything else from me. Thank you guys for joining me today, and have a good rest of your day.